Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Basically Sisters podcast. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Natalia.
Happy
Happy
Halloween.
Halloween.
Look at us. We switched it up from Happy Monday to
Yep.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
We hope you
Um,
guys had a great Halloween weekend, stayed safe,
yes.
enjoyed yourself, no problematic costumes. But I know,
Or
I
maybe
know,
some people are doing something tonight.
yeah, or if you're doing something tonight, stay safe. But
Stay safe.
we hope you guys are doing well. We're doing well. We're not even going to ask each other if we're doing well. We've
If
been
you're watching us on YouTube, you'll be able to see our costumes. YouTube exclusive.
exclusive for the video format viewers. So y'all
Yeah.
can see what we working with. I mean, I'm probably gonna post a
No.
picture of my costume. So
Yeah, I think I might maybe.
I just
Yeah.
don't know when. Like when I feel like Halloween this year is just so awkward, like on a
The
Monday.
Monday. Yeah.
A lot of
I feel
people
like
posted on the first.
I think post Monday.
You think
Yeah, on
okay.
Halloween. I think a lot of people are gonna be posting Monday. But yeah. Um, anyways. Oh yeah, we should do that. We should quickly say what we've been up to for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Then we'll
I,
dive into.
but yeah, my brother got married.
Yay,
Um
claps.
claps and snaps, claps
Claps.
and snaps.
Cheers to them.
Um
We'll cheers with our water.
yeah, cheers.
Cheers
And yes, y'all,
to
we
the
are
married
drinking
couple.
water. We drank enough tequila
I
to
got
last
water
us
and
a
tea.
lifetime.
My body right now.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna I'm gonna drink my bedtime tea when I'm done with this. Um, but yeah, I had a lot of family over, so like entertaining them, which was great. I had a blast. Like I had
hmm
such a good time. The wedding was beautiful. I cried almost
She
80%
cried
of the
like
time.
80% of the time, I
Well,
want
I
to say.
cried, so I was made of honor. You know, I took my job pretty serious. But I cried walking down the aisle. I cried when my sister-in-law walked down the aisle. Um, I cried when I was leaving the aisle, like walking back. I cried during my speech. I cried during the mother dance thing.
You cried during
Um,
the first dance.
I cried during the first dance as well.
And you cried during the speech. Yeah, the other
Yeah,
speeches.
yeah. I
She
was
was
just,
crying. Talk about crying. I was like,
yeah, it was
I
given.
have a video of where I was recording the speech and then I turn over to you zooming in crying, back to speech, zoom.
You're
I
in
was a
it.
plus one, by the way. I was
Yeah,
intent as the plus one.
yeah, I brought Natalia along because she does know my brother, so it's
Yeah,
not
I
weird.
know.
You know,
Yeah.
we're basically sisters, so
Yeah, we know the
that's
fans.
basically her brother too.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
So, yeah. Other than that, that kind of took up a lot, and I had a couple other things going on too. So that's where I've been. So I was a busy bee. So that's
Yeah.
why y'all may have not seen us really.
Yeah, it's
What
been
have
a
you been up
really
to?
hectic.
For the people
Um,
that don't know, I know, but they don't.
what have I been up to? Hmm. A lot of things. No, okay.
Not the
I know. I feel in general, I've been just reflecting. Like today was the first day um that I had like free. It was such a great like not saying all the other days I've been doing things have been good, but it just felt really good to like reset because I feel like I've been doing something. So I've said this every week, like since August when I moved. I swear every weekend, like there's something. I'm traveling somewhere, someone's coming, I'm going to an event, I'm doing something like, and I feel like I haven't had like time to like really just have a day to chill. You know what I mean? Do my own
Mhm.
things. Like today, I went to the park, I went grocery shopping, I cleaned my apartment. Like I just felt like really good to do that. So yeah, the past few weeks have been like busy. I don't know. Life is just it's a lot. I think it happens like the first 6 months when you move. Like it's
Mhm.
a big adjustment, but yeah, so it's been hard to kind of
And it'll probably slow down like when winter comes.
yeah,
It'll probably
winter.
slow
Yeah,
down a little bit.
I'm not even upset at the like because we've both been doing a lot of things this fall, and like we were talking this weekend how amazing the weather has been this fall. Like
Mhm.
we are really really blessed, especially with
Yeah,
like the history of how the weather is. Like I don't think we've had this nice of a fall like in I don't know how long. Like
I
I
know.
swear that the
Like
it's
almost
been
every weekend was
every
perfect.
weekend basically. It was like 70. It was almost 70
Yeah.
today. The sun was out. Like we really have gotten a lot of sun. Like it's really not even cold for it's going to be November this week.
Yeah.
And we've been really enjoying it. So it's been good. It's been busy, but I think it's good. Like once November probably comes, probably post Thanksgiving, everything will kind of settle down, I feel.
But the thing is with me, like I've been saying like, oh, after the wedding everything's gonna calm down, or after my birthday or after Halloween weekend, like,
Hmm.
but then it's really not, it doesn't, because then before you know it, it's Thanksgiving and you've already been like doing a bunch of stuff too, you
Right.
know? So I
Yeah.
think for now I'm more like like the wedding was like I was waiting
Yeah.
for the wedding. Um, so I think I'm like, okay now. And then Halloween weekend, like that was like back to back weekends. So I think I'm chill now, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll
Well,
see.
I think it's nice to always have things like I'm not when I say like calm down, I mean like I don't want to do like anything for like a whole month. Like I still do like to do things. I just feel like it's when you're doing something every weekend and like
Mhm.
have no time to have recover it all for the week and then you're doing things during the week, it's just like it can get very exhausting. So I feel like it's good to have like a balance. Like we do something and we can do one day or like every other weekend or I don't know. Like that's what I'm kind of looking forward to. Like I still want to do things every weekend, but like it was just nice. I feel like Sundays is a great day to just chill vibes, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Today was
I
a
don't know.
pretty chill day for me. So
Yeah, it
I'll
was
take it.
nice.
But
Yeah.
other than that, let's talk about Halloween weekend. First of all,
Yeah.
back to the point Natalia said, if you're watching us on YouTube, you'll see the costumes. Now, I would love for you guys to try to guess what the hell Natalia's costume is.
Listen.
Wrong answers only,
Wrong answer.
because I don't really know what it's giving.
We did. Okay. Let me give you the backstory,
Give the
people.
backstory. Give the backstory.
I originally told Ashley like weeks ago, like I was set on not doing anything for Halloween this year. I was like, oh, like I feel like it was also because again there were so many things going on. Like your
Hmm.
brother's wedding was the week like last weekend. The weekend before I was doing something. The weekend like and I was like, oh, by the time Halloween gets here, I just want to chill. And I'm never like a huge I'm not like a go crazy. Some people love Halloween, you know,
Yeah,
like
that's
they
not me.
love dressing up, they love spooky, and I really respect it. Like I don't hate it. I'm just not like a fanatic, like, oh my gosh, like we need to do something. So I told Ash, I was like, I don't know if I want to do something. But then something hit me like I think 2 weeks ago, maybe. I was like, you know, life is short. You're only young once. Like, we should just do something for
We can
Halloween.
only wear the slutty costumes, for
Yeah.
so
Like
long.
you can only really do like the type of going out. I mean, like this is not a sustainable. I'm not doing this for I
Yeah, I'm
don't know
not
how
doing this
many
in my
more years.
30s.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah, I don't think. But I was like, yeah, we should do something. So by that and again, we've been so busy.
Hmm.
I just didn't even have time to think of a costume. And the other thing I hate with a passion costume buying. I think it's so dumb. I feel like there should be some sort of app or website. You know what? App idea, business idea right here. You know what? Someone steal it.
First of
Really,
all,
just
I'm stealing it, so keep it on the quiet.
yeah.
Just
Well,
know we're trying to do a little Plato's Closet vibe
a Plato's
for
closet
costumes.
costumes. Like I'm sure there probably is something, but
Yeah,
but like there should be something because like the way we just use a costume once, we spend like 50, $60. Well, it depends on the costume, honestly. Like if you're getting it last minute, you're spending like 60, you know.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, because
If
they
you get
mark
it
it
in
up, they
advance,
upcharge it.
they upcharge it and you have to go to like Party City or Spirit or something. If you get it on Amazon, it might be a little bit cheaper. But if you're doing something last minute, you're dropping it back. And
Yeah,
like I'm all about DIYs. Like I've done a DIY one year. And I didn't have to spend any money when I was the ninja. But it's some DIYs like take a lot of time and I feel like you really have to be passionate about Halloween to do that and
yeah,
artsy. And you end up spending a lot of money on the supplies in most
exactly. Yeah,
cases. So it's like, I don't know, I just feel like we use different costumes. And I feel like I would have loved to buy a used would you have bought a used costume? I would have bought a used costume.
yeah. I mean, luckily for me, mine was only $20, so I kind of,
Yeah, Ash was yeah, hers was 20. I mean, I didn't buy one. So back to my point here.
yeah.
I was really one, I didn't know what I wanted to be. Cause I'm like, the good costumes that I feel like I want to be are ridiculous. So I'm like, okay, no. Then two, I didn't really feel like spending on money on a costume I was going to use one time. So I just said, screw it. The week of, I was like, let me get this. I have this cape thing. Y'all are, again, on YouTube. You can see it. Y'all probably see it on the gram. But I just grabbed this. I bought like a dress and I had these Halloween tights. Called it a day. Again, y'all can guess what the costume is. I had an idea. I don't want to tell y'all what I thought I was. Should I just tell them?
No, we'll do it. We'll do a poll maybe on Instagram or
Okay,
something.
we'll do a poll. But it didn't really look like it. But anyways, so yeah, that's
And
how
like
my
maybe
costume.
we'll put it in like the description of the YouTube video. Like Natalia
Yeah.
was
What?
initially this, but then it turned into this. But now she kind of looks like this.
Well, the thing is, I wore this 2 years ago. Like I bought this last minute, and it's literally a piece of junk fabric that's like a wraps around the neck. And I swear to God, this was like 15. Because again, I bought it last minute,
Yeah.
so it was like they upcharged it, and I'm like, I'm gonna use it again. So, and last year, Ash and I were the Incredibles. That was a cute costume though.
We should post that on the Insta.
Oh God, those pictures we took are horrible.
They're bad.
They're
No,
not
that
good.
might
But
those might stay in the archives actually.
yeah, that
Now that I
probably was
think about it.
yeah.
Speaking of
But
this
yeah,
damn cape, y'all, and this goes back to the Halloween weekend bit. When I say so, me and Natalia went out Friday, Saturday, and re-wore
we
these.
re-wore the costumes. All right, and there's nothing
Because
wrong with that.
we went to different
People.
boroughs. So
We were at different places, even if we went to the same place.
yeah, exactly.
People,
Who's gonna stop
I'm
me?
not getting two costumes.
Yeah.
That's where you lost me at the two costumes.
Not last minute.
Not
Maybe if I
last minute. I
planned
think
ahead, then
yeah, if I
maybe.
planned ahead, there have been years where I have borrowed costumes. Like I'll buy one and then I'll borrow one for the second that I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
buying two costumes,
Yeah, be for real.
you lost me.
You're
You
lucky
lost
I
me.
got this one.
I
Really.
think it's just ridiculous. It's such a fast fashion. Like I wish there was a more sustainable way of, you
Yeah.
know.
I mean, let me put y'all on. Y'all could go to Goodwill typically like I don't know if really before, but I
Yeah,
know after
yeah.
the week after Halloween, there's a lot of costumes there.
They usually do it also the week before they bring them
Yeah,
out. Like I
yeah. I
think they
wasn't sure
store
if they
them, bring
did or
them out, and
not.
they
Yeah,
yeah, it's a great way. I think there's a lot of I originally was gonna look for one on Poshmark or something. Because I feel like Poshmark for me has been pretty reliable. Like, but I just again the shipping with that, like I would have had to do that like a few weeks ago.
exactly.
So
Yeah, but back to the Cape. When I say the Cape was in the streets of New York City, baby, the
the first
streets.
night,
The first night, like Natalia was dropping this Cape left, right,
I
up,
don't know why.
down.
Well, because I took it off at one point.
Yeah, and you held it, and then I ended up holding it. I'm like, how is this? This is
Mind you,
messing up
y'all,
my costume.
this cape is long. I'm okay. For reference, I'm 5'3". The cape basically goes down to my ankles, almost touching the floor. Like,
And the best part about this cape is since the fabric is so thin, it catches so much air. So it's like the most dramatic thing when she walks. We got to post a video of that. We'll do a little Halloween photo dump. I think that's
yeah,
what
we'll
we
do
should
a
do.
Halloween photo dump on our Instagram, so check it out. Oh
But
gosh,
oh my God.
maybe on Tuesday we'll post. We got a few Halloween posts coming,
Yeah, for sure.
but yeah,
But yeah,
that was when you told me that I didn't realize, and then I looked. I'm like, this is so dramatic,
no, it's actually so
and it's
dramatic. I'm
so funny
like,
because like I can just picture us walking through the streets with that. Me with this, like I'm looking like two different vibes, low key. Like from behind, probably Ashley's in the slutty nanny costume.
it's not nanny, it's a maid.
I keep saying nanny. I don't know why.
It's
Maid,
French maid.
French maid costume, and I'm with this freaking long ass cape.
Long cape catching air.
I wish there was a picture from behind. I thought that would have been
I know,
hilarious.
right? That would have been funny.
That would have been really funny.
Because mine was so short and yours is just so long. Like
Yeah.
cape is damn
Um.
near on the ground.
Yeah.
Just
It was. Yeah. I'm just like
either way. So yeah, back the cape was in the streets. We'll
the
say
cape was
that.
in the
The
streets. Well,
cape
that's
was
a
in the
little
streets more than we were in the
preface of what.
streets.
Yeah. That cape was being dropped. Well, okay. Let's jump back to like maybe we should start Friday. Ash got here Thursday. It was chill vibes because It was a stressful work day, and then by the time we got to my apartment, it was already like 7 something.
Yeah.
And like
But we
happy hour is 5 to 7
yeah.
usually. So it was like, all right, we were gonna do happy hour, but then we're like, and I was just tired. Ash had a long trip there.
The best part was us trying to find each other on the platform. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, we were trying to
that was
meet at a
stupid.
point. It was yeah, it didn't. It was too much.
At that time, it was
Yeah, it
stupid.
was. I don't know what we were thinking with
Mad
that,
heads.
but
But we were literally walking opposite directions from each other.
yeah, it was a lot. But
So,
yeah, so we ended up just going to eat and get drinks. There were some cute places that had cute like decor.
yeah.
That place we specifically went didn't have any good Halloween decor, in my opinion.
It was nice decor, just not nice Halloween
Nice,
decor.
yeah.
Well, let me get a sweet
Anyways,
tea.
Friday during the day was chill. I had to work, and then Ash did some things, and then yeah, we'll just get to the night of Friday was where our kind of our Halloween weekend like started. So we really had to like
And
plan
where it
out like
ended. No.
no. Well, we really had
Whew.
to plan out like the whole weekend, not the whole weekend, the whole night to make sure like we could get everything done cuz like we were going into Manhattan to like go out and like we haven't I mean, I've gone out in the city. This is Ash's first time,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Uh no, we went once. That one doesn't count. The rooftop.
Oh, I don't count that.
Yeah, this is like our first time like going out,
That was
going out.
like a
Like
happy hour to me.
that was like a happy hour type thing. But anyways, so we had to really consider a lot of factors of like the because we it was Halloween weekend. Y'all know lines on Halloween,
Yeah.
like they're ridiculous. And we're like, we're not waiting in a long line. Like we want to get there at a good time. And we were concerned about the Uber back because y'all know Uber prices in the city, especially at night.
Yeah.
They were bad. So we had to do a lot of should we put the people on to what we did?
No.
No.
We'll put them
Okay.
on. We'll put them
We'll
on.
put y'all on just because, we love y'all. You know, again, exclusive content. Maybe we should
Yeah,
leave
you
this for
guys.
YouTube only.
Yeah, literally. You guys are like family, so we'll put you on. We're
Yeah.
helping the pockets.
We're helping. So basically what we did, people are gonna be like, are you kidding me? This is what you put me on to.
I know they're gonna be like, this.
So
So that wasn't
this is
even
dumb.
that dramatic.
Yeah, it was so basically what we did was we scheduled a lift to pick, we did it before we went out. We're like, okay, we're gonna schedule a lift. And the price was only 40 when usually those Ubers would be like 120. So we're like, oh my, like we scheduled the lift to get us at a specific time at the bar. And like the cancellation fee, it was like a regular cancellation fee, and like you could edit the time, I think. And it worked out great for us because it held us accountable of leaving at a certain time. Because sometimes we'll stay later than we should, and the next day we're like, okay, we should have came back earlier,
Yeah.
and helped us save money, and we got home safely.
Yeah.
So
It sounds like a win-win for me.
it was a win-win. We were hyped.
Because
We
we
talked about the
sometimes,
whole Uber drive
I
bag.
know, we need to, sometimes we need to be like told, yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah, time to yeah.
Now's a great time to
We
leave,
had a
you
great
know?
time that night though. I had a lit time.
I had a blast.
Looking back, I had a really, really good time. Like I think so. Okay, we'll get into so we pre-gamed. Ash and I, our pre-games we lit.
We
Um,
lit, but we be rushing.
we took the train there, yo. The way me and Ash were running transfer,
And I was leading the charge. I'm proud of myself. I'm basically local now.
yeah, we made it in like it was about to
Literally
like
the nick of time.
and like the night, y'all know if y'all are from the city, y'all know the night trains. You gotta
Yeah.
wait. So
Yeah.
then
You
we made
wait.
it in great time, honestly. But yeah, so but by the time we got there, we just had to walk to the place and like the area we were in was like I liked the vibe while we were walking there.
Hmm. Yeah, it
Like
wasn't
it
bad.
was like good vibes, a lot of bars, a lot of people. That's a nice thing about going out in the city is that like it's very vibrant, you know?
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so we got to the place we were going. It's called Yucca Bar. I don't know if it's in Lower East Side.
Yeah.
Um, I liked that a lot. We had a great time. So mind
I
you,
liked it a
it
lot.
started off with good vibes because we had to pay cover, but we were expecting that because it's Halloween weekend. But the price of the cover wasn't even that bad for like what we've paid before. So
Exactly. Yeah.
I thought it was well worth our money because we were there for like 3 hours. But so there was two lines. I had one line for like women only, and that the men line was so long.
I know.
And we got in like what 8 minutes?
Less. I don't even think
Less.
it was that long.
5 minutes.
And we
But
would have
mind you,
gotten in. We would have gotten in earlier because I had to go to the ATM next door.
yeah, there was no line when we got there, and then a bunch of
Exactly.
people got there. But it's fine because they couldn't let any more people. I respect them not letting people in because the way it was packed in there when we
Yeah,
first
it was given sardines.
yeah, that I haven't
Like
been
we
in a
were
pack.
packed.
Yeah, it was bad.
But
Um
they're playing bop, so.
they were shout out to the DJ. Don't know who the DJ was, but they were playing bops.
But like low key, not shout out to DJ because at the end of the night, do you remember that I put on
No.
my Snapchat like effecto Bad Bunny, and he's like no,
Wait, you did that? I don't
yes.
remember that.
At the end of the night, yeah, I did. Because we were standing right by
He
the
wouldn't
DJ
play
booth.
it?
Because the
Wow, that's
DJ
so
booth was
mean.
right by the entrance.
Okay. Quick little I just want to take 2 minutes to talk about DJs and how they need to be humbled because
Yeah,
I the amount of DJs lately that be thinking they're hot shit and
yeah,
that oh no, I do what I want, like y'all can't tell me. I saw this one recently, it was like $20 to request a Bad Bunny song, this and that. Like they really be pal, you are there to feed off the crowd.
exactly.
Like
Read
we're
the
not there
room.
for
You're supposed
you.
to read the room. Not why am
Read
I
the
reading
room.
the room for you?
Yeah.
I'm not getting
Don't
paid. I paid.
literally, like, I think it's ridiculous the amount of audacity. Don't get me wrong, there are some really, really good DJs that
Yeah,
deserve their respects, whatever. But there's some that I'm like, dude, you are here and you can't even read the room because I'm request. It's true though. Some people can read the room, and we're ones. I know we always say, yo, but we know how to read a room with music
not to toot our
for
own horn.
parties, not to toot our own horn. We know how to read a room and play some good music to get it lit.
Exactly.
And we can say the same thing at clubs. The amount of times I've told DJs play the song, everyone's lit.
Exactly.
Play this type of music. Like they're not, they have their pre-made
They
mixes.
miss exactly. They miss their opportunity, and it's like they don't. It's not even like it is a skill to be able to like read the room like that, like know what to play it, when to switch the song. You know what I
Right.
mean? And like they just show up with their pre-made mix, and I'm like,
Yeah, their pre-made mix, like, and they don't know how to change it up. Like I
and they
get it
don't
to
take
go,
requests.
like you need to go with a mix. I get it to kind of have an idea, but you need to also be flexible and
Exactly.
being able to see, the crowd doesn't really like this. Let me change this. That's what a
Exactly.
DJ is for. If not, we would just plug in a freaking phone to the aux. Like, give me the
Exactly.
aux at this point.
So let's start a group session on Spotify.
Yeah, start a
At
group.
that
Like, it's
point,
like, what? Like, it's obviously like we're not gonna, like, some people request some dumb songs, and I'm like, okay.
yeah.
But like for the vibe of the
But they
place, Effect
but they be playing the
Effecto by
dumb
Bad Bunny
songs.
would have been perfect.
Exactly. Whatever.
So I don't know what they're talking about, but yeah. Anyways, he didn't. I didn't really have a bad encounter, but
I
I
mean,
think
I didn't
they
have
were
a
playing
bad
some good
encounter
music.
either, but I'm like,
But
okay, this
yeah, it's still annoying.
would have been
I,
a
I
good
get annoyed
song.
when they act like that. It's like, all right. Um, but yeah, and the last thing I'll say about this, all the DJs being pissed about people requesting Bad Bunny. He is the number one artist in the world right now. He's
Literally.
getting the most streams. Clearly, people like him and want to hear him. Like, it's not like we're saying
That's
play some
specifically
underground
at that
artist.
place, like at that bar,
Yeah,
like
at the place we were at. Like, it was a
they
Hispanic vibe,
exactly. That's why I'm
Latin
like,
vibe.
you're
Like,
missing the
okay.
mark. But all right.
Yeah, you're missing. Yeah, okay. But he did play some good. We were vibing. But yeah, that's just my spiel for more DJs in general
Yeah.
than, yeah. DJs piss me off sometimes.
Yeah.
DJs and bouncers.
Natalia is on that ass. Okay.
Yeah,
DJs,
because it
watch out.
pisses me. Yeah,
Wow. She's
because
coming for you.
sometimes the amount of times I've sat there and been like, I can go up and get this party started or play better
Exactly.
music. Like, but
Yes. Some of them I'm like, okay, pal, if I hear dreams and nightmares one
I
more
was just
time,
thinking dreams and nightmares. I'm
like you're not a DJ
like,
playing
relax on the
dreams and
dreams and
nightmares.
nightmares. I'm like, okay.
And like there's other Meek Mill songs that are better than Dreams and Nightmares. That's
I
what
know.
gets me
Why did
tight.
dreams and nightmares get so?
It's a hood classic.
Anyways,
I don't support. I don't condone. I'm over it. They ruined it for me. So it is what it
yeah, they
is.
played it too much.
The frats ruined it for me.
Yeah, and it's always those one type of people that like
Yeah.
really go hard. I'm like, all right,
Yeah. I used to go
we
hard,
get
I'm
it.
not gonna lie to you. And then I'm
No,
like, why
I'm
am I
talking
going
about
hard?
the no, I'm talking about the ones that like, all right, form a circle around me, and they start like,
Oh, doing
eh,
the little frat.
yeah, I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
relax with this. Like, just
The
say the lyrics.
stroll. The
Yeah,
stroll.
yeah,
Yeah.
they start strolling. I
Like,
think
we're
that's
in a club. Be
the
for real.
second I see strolling,
I know I'm not supposed to be here if I see
um,
strolling.
this is no hate. This is no hate
No,
to
yeah,
anyone.
no hate, but I just know my
But I
demographic
think we're talking.
and
We
I
know
know
the
where I
type.
should be.
If I see
Yeah,
strolling to dreams and nightmares, I'm like, okay, I am not a junior in college. I need to
exactly.
leave.
I need to. This might be a college bar.
This might be,
See
yeah.
ya.
But anyways, back to the bar. I thought it was really we again. Ash and I were social butterflies that
I
night.
was
We were
just about to say that.
chatting.
When I say we were chatting,
Yeah,
bro, I don't know
I want to
what it
say we
is.
chatted to at least 10 people,
At least like
and we're not just saying hi and bye, like having conversations
full blown
while dancing.
conversations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
full blown conversations.
I'm
I was like,
learning
okay,
about people's
me too.
occupations.
I'm learning. Yeah.
You know, where they're from, where they grew up. But you know one thing about us? We're not going to remember a name.
Oh, what I don't know what it is about.
And I
I
hate
realize
that
I'm
for
bad
us.
with names, and what you're. I know the key. The key is to repeat it to yourself 5 times.
No, you're supposed to repeat it to them because people like hearing their own name. So it
Yeah,
helps
that's
you
true.
remember it too.
Yeah. But yeah, when someone tells you their name, you're supposed to say, okay, say it 3 times while looking at like in your head. But yeah, no, I was names that night.
Yeah. Me and Natalia talked the next morning. We're like,
Okay, like I don't.
you remember?
Yeah, I was like, you
No.
remember those two? Yeah, it
And we're
was.
like, yeah, they were cool. They were cool. What's their name? Don't.
Yeah,
Was it Bob?
we
No.
just left. I
Was
just
it
remember
Billy?
getting in the Uber. Ash and I were getting the Ash like, what was his name? Or you said the one you remembered the one guy's name.
I'm
The-
pissed because I don't remember it now.
no, you remembered someone's name. We were leaving. I was like, oh, what was his name? And then we left. And then I made a comment. I'm like, a lot of J's tonight because
That did
that
mean that ruined
because
everything for me.
there was like 3 people with J names. I remember, and I only remembered the last person I was speaking to before I left. I don't know why,
I don't remember.
but
Which
the other
was
ones I was like,
the
what?
one that I was talking to the most was the
Well,
last
you
guy.
also added a lot of people on Instagram, so then you got
Luckily.
their names.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ash is one thing about Ash. She's gonna add them on Instagram. I
One
forget to do that.
thing about it. I'm trying to get
Ash's
that follower
equivalent of "Can
count
I
up.
have your number?" is Instagram.
Exactly. Because I don't
Which
like giving
I
her
don't
my
know which is
number.
worse, number or Instagram.
Well,
Y'all let us know.
my Instagram is public, so it's
Yeah,
not.
mine's private.
If yours is private, then I get it. Like it's different but mine's public, so it's like, okay, let's just do that then. I'm not giving you my phone
Yeah,
number.
my number.
Phone number is OD. If I give you my phone number, that says
Yeah,
a
me.
lot.
I'm more old fashioned. I'm doing the number. Ash is doing the Instagram
Yeah, it is what it is.
because I don't like people to. Like, I don't know. I feel like you can find out more of my life through my Instagram than through a number. You can always block them.
Yeah, but I don't really post them. I don't really post like
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
anyone else. Like I'm kind of mindful of who I post on my. Like
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
very
yeah.
mindful with like family and stuff, like who I post. Um, but let me just we'll end the night. Oh, not the mic going bye bye. We'll talk about this part of the night, which has me done because I was telling my parents about it today.
What
So I
part was?
guess we were walking to the back of
Oh,
the bar. We're walking to the back, and I guess Natalia stepped on this guy's foot.
let's
Baby.
also. Y'all remember we said this club was packed? Like people were push. Yeah,
Sardines.
packed. Like there was no way to really watch exactly where you're stepping. Like
Exactly. Like you're just and like how, I don't understand. Anyway, we'll get into it. This guy stepped on this guy's foot, and this guy made like a big ordeal
when
about
we're
it.
talking big deal, like it's actually hilarious. It was so we were dying the next day
I was
talking
weak
on
because
this.
I'm like, what is wrong with you? So he's basically like, I don't know why he was acting like that. I think it's because he had the girl in front of him, so he wanted
It
like,
was because he
I
had
don't
the
know,
girl,
some
but that would be
sympathy.
so. That'd be so
That's even
embarrassing
yeah,
if I was
that's such
talking
a
to a
turn
guy in the act.
off.
'Cause that would
Yeah.
turn me. Oh,
Yeah,
I would
that's
be like,
given ick.
dude, that ick immediately. Yeah,
Yeah.
this that we were having right now. Goodbye.
But he's acting like she had on like pumps, that like
No, he was
stabbed a
acting like
hole
I
in the shoe.
had military steel-toed boots.
Literally.
I freaking took my foot and stomped on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I'm like,
the whole time Natalia's wearing like these little Chelsea boots. Like
I'm wearing Chelsea
Natalia,
boots.
Natalia has the smallest foot ever too. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
and
how much
also
pressure did she really put on your
no,
foot?
and you know what? I was telling Ash, she was like, when you like can tell you stepped on someone's foot,
Yeah.
like bad,
Well,
like
you would have rolled an ankle.
yeah, I barely even. I remember like barely touching it, and then you do what the face he did. It's so.
He's like, ouch. I'm like,
No,
be for real right now. Be
no,
for
because
real.
we both turned around because we heard that. We were like,
No, because I
okay.
saw him like saying, I think he was saying something to you, and I like
No,
heard it
because
or something, and I was
when
like,
you accidentally like bump into someone and do that, you're like, oh, sorry. Like it's a quick like. I don't need to be like, I am so sorry. I
yeah,
accidentally
you want me to
touched
get
your.
you an ice pack
You want
for
me to get
your
you an
big
ice pack?
toe?
Let me
Let me
go
let me
maneuver my
take off your
way.
shoe for you.
Yeah, how about
Make
you
sure your
sit down?
toenails still on. Be
Yeah.
for real. He
Like
was
I
like,
literally, I was like, "Oh shoot, sorry," and we keep pushing. That's when he goes,
yeah,
I
yeah.
was like,
And then
"What?"
then when you kept walking, he was like, a simple sorry would suffice. I'm like, why are you
I
talking
remember
like
looking
this?
back, I was like, "Okay,"
Yeah,
and then he said something else.
yeah. And then I said, I'm not gonna repeat what
It
I
was a
said.
back. It was a back and forth. Yeah,
It was a
not.
quick. It was a
It was
quick
a
back and
quick
forth,
30-second back and
back
forth
and forth.
of
I'm
like,
like,
and then his girl started saying something, and we were like, "Girl,
that's
you
when
get your mans,
I was like,
right now. This is
Yeah,
embarrassing
get
because it's
your
different
mans.
to make a show like this. We're all like, okay, men
Because
clearly
you
have
know what
such a
I
low.
was saying? I was saying to my parents, I was like, I bet you if a guy stepped on his foot, he wouldn't have acted like that.
No, he would have been.
He
Yeah,
would
he would
not
have
have
kept it
acted
cute,
like
and it
that.
would have hurt more, guaranteed.
Oh yeah, no, because the guys are whipping out the Tims. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
hurting.
And also I was telling Ash, like, I get my foot stepped on all the time with soccer cleats.
Yeah.
I have to
Oh God, I forgot
yeah.
you said that. You said that. Natalia was like, well, Natalia basically was like, oh, sorry, like didn't see it. And then the guy was like, a simple sorry would suffice. And Natalia's like, oh, do you even play soccer? Oh, I don't think so. Like, I don't know where she
Yeah.
came up with that. I was like, all right.
No,
I
because
was
I
like,
was
all right,
just
Natalia, I'll take it from here because I don't
because
know what type of
Ash
dig that
knows.
was.
Yeah, I don't know what type of dick. Again, that was a few shots. I was like, all right. No, but
That was the
I was
tequila
thinking, I'm like,
talking.
this dude is really not talking about I barely touch his toe. Ash knows I've had some toe injuries
Yeah.
bad ones for getting
One
stepped
thing about
on. Like,
Natalia, them toes.
yeah. Yeah, they're getting injured. And I'm like, and I have to just bite the bullet. Yeah, literally. And I was just like, okay. He said something else though. I forgot what. And I remember I said something else. I'm like, he don't even have a costume on.
Yo, this night, I think this night was okay. We could go more into detail about this night versus the Saturday because I forget our commentary when we're out is like we need to be
No,
one of those people that
sometimes
have the little
the
mics
mic. I
because
swear to
what do we
you,
say? We say
we're
the dumbest things
no,
ever.
people find it hilarious too.
I know.
And like we're not even trying to like crack a joke, like it's just us, our banter back and forth. But it's
Exactly.
yo,
No, because you know what's
that's
taking me out? The guy, the costume
yeah, I
with the
was just
black
about to talk about
turtleneck.
that. I was just about to He was a good sport. He was a good
He
sport
was a
though.
good sport. Well, he had to be a good
God,
sport because he was dancing with the girl,
yeah,
and the
yeah.
girl
Well,
was laughing with us.
he act yeah, yeah. She thought it was funny.
She was
No,
hilarious.
yo, we're hilarious. Yo, we're clowns.
We're actually clowns.
So basically, we're just vibing, dancing. I don't know if I said it or you said it. I think I was. I think
No,
we were both
I
look.
said it.
You said
I
it.
said
Okay.
it
I feel
because
like
I
we were
looked
both
at him. Was
looking at
like,
the. No, we were looking at this guy, and he had a black turtleneck on, and like regular pants, and we're like. Well, Ash goes, what do you think his costume? I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what the costume is.
yeah. So we're
Like
trying to
literally.
figure it out. Then I tap him. I'm like, hey, I know you're dancing with your girl. What is your costume supposed to be?
No, no. And Ash
because
goes, I'm being dead ass. Like, I'm not trying to interrupt
yeah, I'm
this
not trying to
little,
get with you.
I'm
Like
not trying to get with you. I'm just,
I ship this actually. I like you guys together. I'm just genuinely curious what look were you going for? Because it's like what I gotta say is if you're gonna wear a black turtleneck,
like,
you like in a place like that where it's like packed, like he was dripping sweat. That's what really got me first
that's
because I
what,
was like,
who,
who's committing to a black turtleneck at a bar this packed and no
who's
one
wearing
knows
a
what his
black
costume
turtleneck to
is?
the club? Yeah. Like, it would have been,
Like, what is
yo,
the risk versus reward here?
that's why we were so confused. We're like, what do you think his costume?
Yeah, so me and
And he
Natalia
started
turn
dying
around.
laughing.
Yeah, but he never answered. He
No,
didn't tell
because
us what it
yeah,
was.
he didn't know. He's like, yeah, because he didn't have a costume. We don't know if he didn't have a
We don't know
costume
if
or
that
what.
was a costume or if it
No, I
wasn't.
think that's why he was laughing because he's like, shit, this is my actual outfit. And I think
Yeah.
it was a costume. Yeah.
No,
And then
because
Ash, you go, it's given Steve Jobs.
it's given Steve
Something.
Jobs. No, then you go, it's given The Rock. And if you don't know that picture, it's like that one picture of The
Yo,
Rock, like
the
super
rock,
like
y'all
a
know
long
we're
time
talking
ago with the black
with
turtleneck, the
the
gold
black turn
chain,
and the
and like
fanny pack
the fanny pack and the
and the
jeans, like the
jeans. Yeah,
mom
but
jeans.
I just said that, but like realistically, all he had was the black turtleneck. And I think a chain. So I was so confused. I'm like, what is, because it didn't look like an outfit you would wear out. That's
To a
what really
club.
threw us off. Yeah.
So that's why
Because
I'm
who
like,
just put it on?
what's the costume then?
Like, and it's like, okay, maybe in winter, maybe, but you're going to a packed club and it was like 60 out that day with a black turtleneck. Like, we were really trying to figure out what this costume was. And then we start
Yeah.
talking to those two British people.
Yeah.
And us being chatty, we make friends with these two British people. And like, what did you tell the one guy?
I was like, hey,
Yo,
just
we keep
out of curiosity, that man right there, what do you think his costume is? Like genuinely, like take a stab at it because I'm trying to figure it out. I feel like he doesn't even know what his own costume is. You can't figure it out, Natalia. So we're like, what do you
and he
think
didn't
it is?
tell us.
No, and the guy didn't tell us. And the one guy, the British guy, he was like, I don't really know, but it's a really shitty outfit. It's a really shitty
No,
costume.
I was like, but whatever it is, it's shitty.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like,
Literally, it's shitty.
okay, I'm glad we're on the same page
I
because
was done.
I'm very much lost as to
Yeah,
who's committing to a black turtleneck in the club for not a costume purpose.
I was shocked, and the girl thought it was hilarious.
She
They're
was
both
weak.
good sports. They're both good
Yeah,
sports.
they
Unlike
were.
the other two with the foot. I'm like, all right, relax.
Yeah,
But
was the
yeah,
girl even in costume?
no, they
No.
didn't have costumes.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
wait. So you
So
know
you
what's so
can't
funny
speak to me.
though? Do you remember when we were walking, we were like, I don't know if you were walking to get a drink or going somewhere. And I was like, hey, it's costume guy. I pointed to
Oh, the guy with the black turtleneck.
I'm like, hey,
You're a
it's
clown.
costume guy.
You are a
Costume.
clown.
And he heard me and yo, he just starts dying laughing. It's like,
Not the wave. Oh my god, that's so
oh
funny.
God, yo,
No, but you know
I'm
what I'm
really
also
done.
remembering that I forgot about? So I had to pee so bad, and the line at the bar was like it was gonna be like a 40-minute wait. Like they had like one bathroom, like something ridiculous.
And it
So
was
me and
like people were taking like a long time too.
exactly. So me and Natalia left because we already got a wristband. We had a wristband.
Yeah, we had to
Um,
thank God if or else we would have had to wait. But yeah.
but we were walking to go somewhere else, and we walked to this one bar and the guy was outside and he's like, "Oh yeah, we're closed." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Like we can't even use the bathroom. Like we're not going to stay or anything. Like we just have to pee." He's like, "Yeah, no, we're closed." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Meanwhile, this man lets three grown men into the bar, daps them up, shakes the hand, damn near
Yeah.
gives them a hug and a kiss, lets them in. And me and Atari standing there, we're like, mind you, my bladder is about to
And
explode. Y'all know, I always say it, my bladder is the size of a damn peanut. So
yeah, both our
I had
bodies.
I had to pee
Wait, but the
so
other
bad.
part was there was music and people inside.
Exactly. I'm like,
So I was like, "What? What do you mean we're closed?" And this was like 1:30. Like
Yeah, it
they
was
were for
so
sure
like
not close.
exactly. And he was like, "Yeah, we're close." I'm like, "How are you close? But you just let those three people in." He's like, "Oh, well, that's different. They're like family to me." I'm like, "What? So then you're not close."
Yeah.
Because what are you do? Okay, they're like family to you, but if you're close, what are you guys gonna do? Sit in the
No,
dark?
then he goes, "You're not listening," or something.
Yeah,
We're
he
like,
kept saying, "You're not listening. You're not listening." I'm like, "You're a clown,"
I was like,
because
"All right,
you're
we're
not
leaving," because
making
that
any sense.
you could have just said, "We're not
We
letting
can't.
people in right
Yeah,
now.
we just can't
You
let.
can't. We're
Where
not letting you
he
in.
could have
Just
lied and said, "Mac, we're at max
max
capacity."
capacity." I
Meanwhile,
would have.
it's empty as hell in there.
It was literally. I was like, "Okay, you could have said something like that. Not we're closed."
We're closed. You're
I was
not
like,
listening.
"Dude,
How does that make? How am I not listening? I heard you say you're closed, and then I just watched you let three people in.
yeah,
So
we
how
were.
are you closed?
Yeah."
Reading is fundamental as children.
He said, "You're not listening." I said,
And
"Dude,
so is critical thinking skills
critical thinking,
and I
communication skills."
communication. I don't think he had any of those for a
Yeah,
grown man.
that was.
He was pushing 40, if not over 40. I'm like, what's up with these bouncers taking their jobs so serious? Calm down. I just have
And
to
I'm like,
pee.
why are these bouncers like? I guess you know what? Don't discriminate on job, but
I'm
like,
not
who?
discriminating,
No,
but
no, no,
there's
no.
a
I'm
way
saying
that you
age.
interact with.
No, no, no. I'm
No,
saying
no,
to
but
myself.
no, it's just a way you interact
Yeah,
with
but why? Yeah,
people.
why is a grown
People
man talking
skills.
to us like that when we were
But
always
that's
said,
the thing. I'm telling you, they always
Mhm.
have smoke for the women. If it's a man talking to them like that, they wouldn't be talking to us if we were men like that. They would not be talking
"Yeah,
to
it's
us
always
like
the
that.
woman." It's like, okay, pal, bye. Then we
It's
walk
like,
to
what do
another
you think
place.
this is a power dynamic? Because it's not.
And we were
It's not.
for a
It's not the
second, we
power
thought we were gonna
dynamic that
go
you
in there
think it is.
potentially. I'm never going in there with that way the bouncer treated us.
I
That's the
don't even
thing.
remember what it
These
was.
clubs need to remember if your bouncers are rude, people are not going to want to go back. I'm telling you right now,
Exactly.
that puts a sour taste in our mouth. Like, at least for us. Like, if a bouncer's rude and treats us rude by going into a place, I'm not going back. I don't
Exactly.
care. I
Yep.
literally don't care.
100%. Especially as a woman too.
As a woman, I'm like, I don't feel comfortable. I don't like the way you're speaking to me when no one was being rude.
Exactly. I just asked if we could use the bathroom. It wasn't rude. It wasn't disrespectful. And it would have been like, if he didn't let those people in, I'd be like, all right,
I would have
thanks.
been like,
You
okay,
know?
maybe they're actually closing
But
up,
don't
whatever.
talk. I'm not a bozo. Like I'm not an idiot. Like I
He could
just
have just been
watched
more
three people.
respectful. I was like, dude,
Exactly. Have some
and it makes
manners.
the
But
business look bad. And I hate how it's becoming normalized. Like people, ladies especially, if the bouncer is rude, leave. Don't have time for that place because unless like no, there's no even unless. Just leave because it's really not worth it. And you're just giving them the satisfaction they can continue doing that and still,
that
have
and
people go in.
we're paying them basically.
Yeah. And we have gone, okay, we have gone to bigger clubs, bigger places in some of these where the bouncers are rude. Like I'm thinking like when we were in Miami and went to some of those,
Hmm.
like I don't did we encounter one rude bouncer there?
No.
I don't think we encountered one rude bouncer. And I really I mean maybe there are rude bouncers there, I don't know.
I'm sure
But
there are, but we
I'm
didn't
just talking
experience
about the
that.
bouncers we've gone are for these places that are so like low key, like not even
Yeah.
big
Like
name.
it's
I'm
given
like,
dive bar.
it's given
Relax.
dive bar.
I
Like,
know you think you're Tao. You're not.
yeah, yeah. No. I'm like, okay.
You're not.
Anyways.
But that
Uh,
basically
um
sums up the night, right? I mean, the
Yeah, then we
first
just
set.
chatted, danced. It
We
was a
were
good night.
chatting, bro.
We were chatting. I think that's what makes it a good night is when we can socialize with people. Because it's like, what's the point of going out if you're not gonna like talk to anyone?
Exactly. If we just go out and
We
just
made
talk to
friends
each
with a lot
other,
of people.
then what is the point? We could have just talked to each other at home.
Yeah, like if people and like people were like friendly there. I feel.
Yeah, people were friendly. People were dancing.
Yeah,
Everyone was. It was a good time.
it was a good time. Music was good. So
We'll
yeah,
say it was basically the almost stark opposite of the next night.
yeah, we'll go over the next
Wh-
night. But
Yeah.
anyway, so we got back pretty late. Next day we got brunch with our shout out to our friend Alan.
Shout out
Y'all
to
will see him on
Alan.
the pod in the near future.
Yeah.
But we went to this like southern place. That food was a lot looking back. Like I had the rest of my sandwich today. I'm like, oh God, like that food is too much for me. But
Yeah, Miss Natalia she didn't even take a bite of the damn food. She's like, I really love Southern food. Mind you, Natalia's had Southern food one other time.
I don't know why I said that.
I'm
it's
like,
too
what
much.
is
You
wrong
know what it
with
is
you?
for me? It's too carb and dairy. I don't know. It made me
It's
like, oh,
heavy. It's a very
heavy,
heavy,
heavy.
heavy
I was like,
meal.
okay.
It's a lot
And
of
I'm not like that. I
carbs,
like to eat light.
sugar. Yeah, she's a
Yeah,
light eater.
carbs. Yeah.
Well,
Not
I
like
don't
I eat a lot of food, but I feel like I eat very like like I'll eat like
whole
salads,
foods. Yeah,
beans,
not like
like
fried
lean
chicken.
meat. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah. So it was,
mean, I got the vegan chicken.
you have to
Anyway,
see.
y'all, I when I go out, I'm vegetarian. When I'm home, I'm vegan. So when
She's
I
plant
since I
based.
yeah, I'm plant based. You know, so I got like the same thing that Natalia got. I mean, it's so funny because the night before we got the same thing, but I got the vegan version.
Yeah, she keeps, which is like I feel like it's like low key rolls. Like if you were to say this 5 years ago, because I
Yeah,
was like
you
the
would be like,
vegetarian one for a really long time. I still kind of am.
exactly.
I'm plant based.
Girl, goodbye. You know, damn plant based. It's okay.
I usually try
She
to eat.
dibbles and dabbles.
I
You
dibble
just
and dabble.
try to limit your meat
I
intake.
limit
You
my
still
meat
have it, but
consumption.
just not as often.
Yeah,
It's not an everyday thing.
yeah. But I
But
really liked the place because they had really good decorations, and everyone had
decorations,
witch hats on. It was hilarious.
yeah, it was actually
The
really
one
cute.
server who was really tiny with the witch hat on, it was so cute.
The guy, right?
The guy,
With that
I
about the
was crack.
waters.
Yeah, yeah, I was cracking up.
Yeah, I liked him.
Um,
He was
but
cute with
yeah, good
the fire.
vibes. Then we hung out with our friend Alan. We had to help him with this. Yo, Alan, I hope you're listening because we're over here shouting out your costume. I'm gonna give it to him. That was
Yeah,
probably the
this was
best
good.
costume I've heard this Halloween. I was dying.
Yeah, that had me done.
So him and his friend did Marv and Harry from
Yeah,
Home Alone.
from Home Alone, and they
That's such a good
snapped.
and they snapped and they were low. It was hilarious.
But we were talking to Alan about it too, like how
Yeah.
guys could like do stuff like that. And like
Yeah.
people respect it. Like if girls got like girls are expected to do like the slutty outfit,
Yeah, and
like
like girls can do
costumes.
funny ones, but I feel like they don't get as much attention as when guys do a funny costume. And I feel
Exactly.
like there's more options for guys to do a funny costume and look normal than
Hmm.
girls to do a funny one and us look ridiculous.
Exactly. a
You know what
hundred
I mean?
percent.
So I
Which
don't
is
know.
fine. Whatever. It is what it is. But
Yeah, it is
yeah,
what it is.
they snapped
They
with that. I
snapped. We really
was
liked it.
really,
But yeah,
really
we helped him with like one of the pieces for his costume. But
yeah. So
it was chill vibes. Sad. That was really good vibes. We were just hanging out. Um,
we went to the park.
yeah, Alan. We said this weekend. Alan's basically like a cousin.
Yeah, literally.
Because I don't know
Because the
what it
way we
is.
were laughing,
The
I
way
was
we were
laughing
dying
the
laughing,
whole
yo,
day.
that
Whole
was
day.
hilarious.
Jokes.
Jokes.
Just dumb things. Like it's not even anything worth like if we were to repeat it, it'd be like,
Everybody like what?
okay.
There's those friends that you have like. I feel like we had a lot of friends like that where it just like the humor just rolls off.
Yeah. It's just
It's
like,
nice.
yeah. It's just like with those specific people, it's like
You know what it
it's
reminded me
clown
of?
behavior.
It reminded me of when we were in Boston and we were just sitting on like the Esplanade on the dock and
Oh
we were all just
yeah.
dying laughing.
Yeah,
Oh, those are the
drinking wine.
best friendships, I swear. When you can just chill and do nothing and just die
Yeah.
laughing.
Die laughing. Exactly.
But yeah, it was a good vibe. Shout out to Alan. And then we went out Saturday night and we were gonna go out in the city again, but then it got too late and we're like, okay, too much. So we went to another place a little closer. At least there was no cover. That's what really is the only thing
That I
saving that
swear
night.
to God, only thing saving that night is that if we paid, I wouldn't be this happy right now.
I would have
That's
been
all I gotta
pissed.
say. I would have been
I would have been
pissed.
really pissed. Yeah, the again, bouncers
And it
there.
was also free if you had a
If you had
costume.
a costume, it was free before midnight. So, and
No,
we
it's just
literally got.
free. It's free all night if you had a costume on.
Oh, okay. I will say people had more costumes on that night.
Yeah.
But the vibe wasn't it. Like people weren't friendly, and like it was weird because
Well,
this one was
let's just start from the beginning when we got there, when the
with the
bags were getting
bouncer.
yeah. And mind you, this is when Natalia said if the bouncer is not friendly or anything, like people won't go back and you shouldn't go back. That's so true because we went there quickly because there was one time it was like a $40 cover. But we didn't want to go in there, but they had an ATM. So I went in to get cash and they still like searched me. And I'm like, first of all, What type of place is this where I need to get searched like this?
Yeah, like when I'm telling you I've never gotten searched like that,
Yeah, the
like
first time they searched me, they literally I felt like I was getting sexually harassed.
yeah, it was like weird. I didn't like that.
But
And then
and
they did it again.
just because it's by a woman doesn't mean
Just
it's
because it's by
not
a woman does not mean it's okay either. I
exactly.
don't like that idea, and that's why they have her doing that
Yeah, exactly.
specifically. Yeah, anyways,
But
and
yeah,
she was
so
rude.
I already got bad vibes from the first time I went, and I didn't even go in to stay. It was only to use the ATM, and I didn't get good vibes. But this last time we were like, oh, let's just go. It's not far, and there's no cover because we didn't have cash on us. So that was like also a dilemma we had, and we
Yeah.
realized that we didn't have cash like
Mhm.
way too late into the night.
Mhm.
So we went, and then Natalia was in front of me, so they were searching her bag and stuff. You want to tell this story, this part about how
Yeah, I'm
she
debating if I should tell people what the item was. Actually, it's not a big deal. I carry pepper spray with me, which I don't think is wrong. If you're a woman in New York City and you gotta like do things by yourself sometimes, I think it's fine to carry. It's legal to carry. Anyways,
exactly?
so I carried it, and obviously because it's late at night, like I'm gonna have it, and potentially we're gonna walk. So I'm gonna have that on me at all times.
Period.
The
Yeah,
girl, she's looking through my bag. She just starts taking it off my keys, not saying anything. I was like, okay. And she continues to take it off. And I was like, am I gonna be able to get that back at the end of the night? Talk to me at the end of the night. I was like, what does that mean? She means talk to me at the end of the night. I was like,
then you said something else, and then like you asked her a question. She's like, "Arms up." I'm like, "Don't."
yeah,
That
it was
pissed
so
me
weird.
off.
Like it pissed me off because like, okay, I get it. You don't want to let people in with that. That's fine. Just communicate and be like, hey, we don't let people in with pepper spray, but just make sure you come to me at the end of the night and I'll be sure to give it back to you. I
Exactly.
would have been like, okay, just the way that's my personal belonging that costs money. That's for my safety. And obviously, I would never use it in a club unless
Unless
someone
they
really
need
tried.
it, it needs to be
Yeah.
used.
Like I haven't
Exactly.
even ever used it, but it's like, I don't care if you're not going to let me in with it, but communicate and say something. You can't just take someone's stuff and then be rude like that.
Yeah,
And she thought it was
exactly.
funny. And then I was waiting for Ashley. She's like, go inside. Go inside. That already rubbed me off the wrong way. Did you keep hearing
Yeah.
her say that?
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm waiting for my friend. What am I doing right here?
exactly. I'm like,
Like,
what
why would
is
I
the
leave my
difference
friend out with you
between
with the way you're groping people right now?
exactly, like, what is the difference between you waiting inside or you waiting outside for me? Like,
She just like doing
that's
um
you know what it is? People really get like a weird power trip with the security jobs. Like,
weird power trip. And
you're
I'm like, I
acting like
know
you're
they're
security for the president. You're
yeah.
security at this little club in this little neighborhood. Like, calm down. I
Yeah. I'm
get
like,
it.
you really
You
need to
have to
chill.
take like jobs like that. You do have to take serious because if
Right.
something does happen, like it falls 100% on
But
them.
taking something serious also comes with communication and being professional. I think that's what happens
Exactly.
with
Lack
bouncers
of
is they lose the professionalism. And I don't
exactly.
like that at all. It's like you do your job, whatever you gotta do, but be respectful and communicate because that was so unprofessional for me.
Yeah.
Go inside, go inside. I'm like, dude, I wanna leave. I don't wanna be here right now.
And then I'm like, I just find it very interesting with the whole pepper spray situation. It's like, as a woman, like, why are you like smiling when you're taking away the pepper spray?
Right. It
Like,
was giving very anti-woman. I was like,
but she was a woman. I
she
don't
was a
know how
woman,
they
but I was like,
identify, but I'm assuming. But I'm
yeah, I
like,
don't know how they identify either, but
you're doing way too much right now, pal.
yeah.
That
So that already
pissed me
rubbed us
off.
the wrong way. And then we went inside and everyone was like really clicky because it was like tables kind of like at the
Yeah.
resort. And it was like, I was like, but it was it was so weird.
The dumbest I
I'm like, why would you get a
promise on
table to stand around? I'm like,
what's the point of a table if you're standing? No chairs. There's no chairs around it. It's just to have a table.
yeah,
Okay.
I didn't get it. The music wasn't terrible, was a sad part, but it's the
But
vibe.
it's the vibes. It's the vibes. And you're not gonna have a good time when as soon as you get there, that's the first thing you encounter is the bouncers being ridiculous.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I mean, I will say everyone else there was nice, but it was just that one bounce that really threw me off.
Yeah. I'm like,
And then we ended up, we're like, yeah, okay, again. Then we got a drink and it was really bad.
it was
And they're
actually
so petty.
horrendous.
It was so bad. And then they don't do like water from the tap. They sell you a water bottle. I'm like, that was like $5.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They're not seeing me again.
yeah,
And
I'm
if they
not. It was
see
like,
me
you're not.
there,
And
take
we
me to the
left an
psych
hour
ward.
in. We're like, yeah, we're leaving. And then I got my spray back. She's like, there's 3 here. And I'm like, looking for my specific one. She's like, they're all the same. Just take one.
Yeah.
Like
You
that
might want to
really,
relax.
she
Because how
really
are you
was
going to?
irritating me. She's like,
Yeah.
they're all the same. I'm like, no, what if someone already used theirs? There's none in there.
That's what I'm
Do they
saying.
know how hard it is to get this legally?
Exactly.
Sorry, we're not for us to rant. We might have to cut some of this.
I'm not cutting none of it. This is the things that we have to deal with as women.
No, that really irritated me. Like it would have been different if it was a man. Okay. But a woman?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, are you pro or against? Like what team are you on?
Yeah, that was oh God.
Because I don't understand.
Yeah, I asked her a
I
question.
don't know.
Hands up. Go work for TSA. Get a job
Yeah,
at
facts.
TSA.
If you want to work, if you want to take
If
your
you want
job
to take
seriously,
this job seriously,
JFK is hiring, I'm sure.
JFK is hiring. I'm sure. Go,
We
go,
could
go
get away
there.
with that there. At
Because
least
the
there
first time we
we
went there,
expect
the
it.
other bouncers were nice. It's
Yeah,
just
the
her.
no, but the best part is it's the guy bouncers that have been nice to us there.
Yeah. I was
All
like,
of them have been
not
really
even in a
nice to
creepy
us.
way, just nice
No,
people. Like
just nice, understanding people.
understanding,
It's
like,
the
yeah,
women.
go inside. You can get
It's
cash. It's
the
not a big
women
deal.
it's the women security
Yeah, I was
that
like,
like grope you. I'm like, all right, let go. I'm not you trying to cop a feel. Buy me dinner first.
yeah.
Thank you. Like I'm just trying to go in here. And I don't like that like that gives me a bad taste in my mouth too. Like this place I'm going into, like like what has happened here before for y'all to
That's what
be
I was
like
telling Ash. It's like, what
feeling
do
me
you
up like
need
that?
to? Because again, we've gone to bigger um clubs that have not had to do that. Like,
Exactly.
obviously, check your bag. Okay, check the bag, but literally feel up every part of your body.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, we're not going back there again. Anyways, that night ended early. And it was okay because we had a good night the night before. But I'm glad we just left.
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad we left too.
Um,
And
but
I know if we paid a cover, we would have stayed a little longer.
we would have stayed longer because just
And we would have
got
gotten more pissed off. So
yeah, it wasn't it. But anyways, yeah. Then the
Friday
weekend kind of
Friday
came.
really saved the
Friday
weekend.
saved. I don't want
Friday
to
just
end it on this. Friday was a really really good night. Like good vibes.
yeah,
Definitely going
good
back there.
vibes. 100%.
Um, yeah. But that kind of ended the Halloween weekend. And again, it's not even
It's not
Halloween.
even
Like,
Halloween yet.
yo, I'm telling you, Halloween ain't for the week because people are doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like
Monday.
Monday. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, whew,
You're not
give me a
catching
break.
me,
You're not
babe.
catching me. I'm not going out. Didn't
I
go
have
out tonight, obviously.
responsibilities.
Yeah, I
Like
have I need sleep. That's what I
we're
need.
sleep deprived.
I'm sleep deprived. Yeah,
Like
it's not for the week. Like we said, Halloween was fun. We hope y'all had a great Halloween.
yeah, let us know what your costumes were. Send us some pictures or
Yeah, send us
something.
some pics. We want to see. Go check out our content or our Halloween content we're posting. And yeah, we can jump to the put you on segment.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna start with a show. And actually Natalia put me onto this show. This is what we watched while we pre-gamed. Natalia made me watch Love is Blind. And it actually isn't bad.
I told her this. This is the thing is Ash just doesn't like to get, and I get
I
that
have
it's hard to get
commitment
into
issues.
shows. It's
I have
hard to get
commitment
through those
issues.
first few episodes. Like, oh, we're just dragged. Like, is it gonna get good? Yeah, I got her on. We pregame with Love Is Blind.
Which
It's not my
was
favorite
dramatic.
show of all time, but I like to put it on like in the background, kind of.
Yeah, Natalia's like, yeah, I'm gonna put it on. I'm like, while we pregame?
Yeah,
But hey,
definitely. So we got into it. It's pretty good.
we got it. I got into one episode. I said, but I also got into the one show too, and I haven't watched it since. So the sex life one that you put me onto. So we'll see if I continue
Yeah,
watching. I
yeah.
have commitment issues, but I just wanted to highlight that first. But okay, we could go to music though. So for me, I've actually mentioned this song before, and I'm gonna mention it again because it came back to me, and I really like it. It's "Footsteps in the Dark" Part One and Two by the Isley Brothers. Such a vibe. It's such a vibe. I literally love that song. It's like classic, old school soul R&B, I guess. Which I
Okay.
love the Isley Brothers regardless. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just a vibe. It's like when we were watching the sunset when we went to the park, I'm like, oh my god, this would be a great song to put in the background. But
Yeah, I love
um,
that kind of music.
yeah, so it's and even though it's the content of the song doesn't really match the sunset, but
Yeah,
it's fine.
sometimes there's songs like that. I'm like, why did they choose to sing about this?
Literally,
They couldn't have chose
literally.
something else because I
Yeah,
like the
like
song.
the yeah, I like the beat, but
Yeah,
I don't really know if this
the
is
lyrics.
yeah,
Yeah.
but either way, it's not explicit or anything.
Hmm.
So there's that one. Larry's Diner Interlude by Larry June. Oh, I
I haven't heard
think
it.
I'm in love that with that man. I think I'm in love.
He's good. I do like him. I like his
I
rap. I feel like it's very chill.
It's chill. It's very like not necessarily like motivational, but it's like he's rapping about positive things. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go kill so and so and
Yeah,
da
yeah,
da da da
yeah,
da.
yeah. That's yeah,
So yeah, and he put out I don't know, he put out a visual to it and it's like an animated visual. And I'm like, damn, I would love to be able to like do that for music, like do my own animated visuals to like songs that I love and create like a little
yeah,
storyline. But child, I know that's not easy. It's like 3D animation. I was looking into it, but I'm like, I got a lot of things I already got to do. I don't know if me learning
yeah,
3D animation is really what I need to add to
yeah.
my ongoing schedule. And then Wake It Up by I don't know Blacks. I don't know how you say his
Oh, was the one with the
name.
6?
No, no, not him.
Oh,
It's a different artist.
okay.
And I think it's Bino. I think it's
Mm,
Bino. People are gonna kill me. These are older songs too. I mean,
okay.
Larry's Diner is pretty new, but um, this one's like a old one. But that's also just
Mhm,
I've been on like a real chill vibe lately with the
mhm.
music. And then Break You Off by Sonder, which is an old song, but it's on streaming services now. So
Okay,
those are
nice.
my four. I have one more problematic one. Should I do it?
I already know who was it by.
Who do you think?
Yeah, we know. Just say it.
Who?
Chris
Who
Brown.
do you? No, no. It's
Oh,
actually Tory
Kanye.
Lanez. No, it's Tory Lanez.
Oh,
It's called Temperature Rising. I forgot how good that of a song that is. They, mind you, when I was at Port Authority, I went to the Starbucks there. They were playing the bops. I'm like, yeah, that's how you know you got some black people working at the place. Because I'm like, I've never heard them play songs like this at any other Starbucks in my
mhm.
life. They're playing like Justin Bieber, Confident, like all these
Damn.
other songs. They played Temperature Rising. I was like, okay, Temperature Rising is a sexual song. So I'm confused as to why you're playing this at
I'm
Starbucks
cracking up.
right now. But they were playing that. They were playing Drake. Like, they're playing
I love when they're
bops.
playing good music. Yeah, I love that.
Natalia, I literally
For a
took out my
Starbucks.
headphones.
So
I
funny.
took out my headphones. I was like, okay, I trust the music here. Usually the Starbuckses
Yeah,
are like,
yeah, Starbucks.
but there's like, you got some black people, some minorities in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
back.
yeah.
they
That's
they
funny.
said, let me connect. They definitely be having a group session on
That's
Spotify.
so funny. I crap. That's hilarious.
But yeah, I've never experienced that before, so I might have to go back there. They kind of won
I'm
me
weak.
over. That
I'm
might be
weak.
my little spot.
It might just be
But
those people who have that shift.
no, I think it's the whole collective. I think it's because
I'm
it was a
done.
good amount of them too. So,
Mm,
um, but yeah, so I have one more. It's a Tupac song, but I'll let it slide. Maybe that'll be next week. What have you been
okay.
listening to?
Yeah, I have a lot of new music. I think it's also because we haven't recorded in 2 weeks. I'm only gonna do a
Yeah.
few songs. I'll save some for next week. But the first one I'll talk about. So I guess now that like I've realized like now I listen to so much music because I start listening to music like when I get to work.
Hmm.
I basically listen to music all day. So I can't just listen to the same type of music. So in the mornings, I like to do more of a chill vibe.
Yeah, that's
So I
me.
found this playlist on Spotify. It's called Alternative R&B, and when
Oh
I
yeah, that's
tell
a good
you,
one. That's a good one.
I really like the music on it. So a few songs to highlight from it are um, "Killing Me" by Omar Apollo. Um, I've been seeing a lot of hype about Omar Apollo, and I've only listened to a few of his songs, but I think he's really talented.
Hmm.
"Killing" by Omar Apollo, "Evergreen" by Omar Apollo, um, "Shut Up, Mom's Calling" by Hotel Ugly. I don't know, but I was vibing to these songs.
Clearly.
Um, so I think those are the only three right now from that. And then I just thought it was such chill vibes, like just great morning. I don't know. Highly recommend
Yeah,
that playlist.
because some R&B is like way too sexual to listen in the
Right.
morning.
Wait, some R&B, I'm like, okay, I can't listen to this. This was just really chill vibes. I liked it.
Yeah, it's like they're actually singing about love and not
Yeah.
anything like insane.
Yeah. And then the next
Like,
song
let
I've
me
been
flip you
literally,
over, turn you around.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. I'm like,
Time and
okay.
place. Time and place. It's
Not at 8 a.m.
yeah.
Please. I got a
It's
meeting in
7 in
20.
the morning.
Yes, I mean literally. The
Not you. I have a meeting.
like I can't. I'm like,
She has a
what?
stand up at 8.
Yeah.
So, oh
Um,
god.
but yeah,
What
the next
else?
song I've been really obsessed with. I already told Ash the song. It's called okay. I'll say this. In La Dea, it's by Jaco, Fade, and Setch. And I love all three of those people, especially Fade. But when
It's
they
actually a really good song.
it's a good when they dropped like the preview on I'll leave the TikTok below. It's a so Jaco, I think he's like owns a song, like I think owns a beat or whatever.
Mhm.
Um but he dropped the beat and he's like, "Are you guys ready for new music?" Everyone's like, "Shit, this sounds fire." Just off the beat.
Mhm.
And then Fade duetted the TikTok and did like his verse on it. We're like, "Wait, is he on the song?" And his part, we're like, "Oh god, this is about to be a fire song." And
I'm done.
it lived up to the hype. Like it wasn't one of those, it wasn't like Jack Harlow First Class. Like this lived up.
Damn.
Yeah.
She just sorry, Jack. We love
Sorry,
you,
Jack.
but
We love you, um, but yeah, that it was really it's probably my one song right now. And like I think I just like the
well,
whole like
I've been listening to it all weekend because of you. Because
yeah,
you
no,
always
I'm
put it
saying it
on.
nine. It's a great pregame song. I really like it.
It is a good song. I really do
Oh
like it.
God, I want to see it live so bad. But anyways, and then the last song I've been listening to is I actually just found it today, but then I was on my walk. I went on like a 2 hour walk today at this park, and it's called "Fall in Love with You" by Montel Fish. This
Yeah, I
song,
think
like
I've
I
heard of it.
swear to God, when heard it, like I heard it. I don't know how it even came up on, but I got like chills listening to it. Like just the voice,
She got emotional.
I got emotional. Listen, I was like, wow, like it's a really good song. Um, and then I started getting into the artist, and he has some other good music too. But yeah, that's about it for my music for this week.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
A lot
I've
of
been listening to a lot
versatile.
of older music like that I'm late to. Um
Yeah.
like Wait for You. I've been bumping that
Oh yeah, yeah.
heavy
For I've been
lately.
bumping "Wait for You."
And
I love that song though.
I don't know why because when it first came out I wasn't really like into it. I think it's because I was so used to like the original song. So I was like,
The
I
verses
like
are
Drake's
fire
verse.
though.
Yeah, I like Drake's verse when I first heard it. So I'm like, okay. But I was like, meh. But then I don't know what sparked it. And I was like, one day I was like, I really want to listen to that song. I was like, oh my God. It's like
I
I heard
like
something
both
that I didn't hear
versions.
before.
I like
Yeah.
both versions about equally, if I'm being honest with you. Like I really like the verses. Um,
Yeah. And the
but
thing with that, Wait for You, there's this one guy from this podcast that I watched, Random Order podcast. Um, I think it's yeah, Trey Richards. He's actually in the music video because he's like friends with Drake. And I
oh
was like,
really?
yeah, so it was like so like have you I forget Natalia's not really a big music video girl like I am.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I'm
I watch them
heavy.
now. I like them now, but
It's because of me.
it's not that I don't like them. It's just like unless it's an artist I really like and I know they're dropping it, then I'll go. But like if it's a song I like I'm not gonna go actively find the music video.
I think it's because I've grown up on like watching music
Yeah.
videos. Like that
Mhm.
was like very important to me. Like I would watch 106 in Park, which was literally like a countdown, TRL, like in the mornings before like school and middle school, like I would watch like
Mhm.
they would play music videos on MTV like really early in the morning. So
Yeah.
I would watch that while I was like eating my breakfast. Like so
Mhm.
music, and I just like the visual aspect of everything.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why I'm like like sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to hear this song, and I go on Spotify. I'm like, actually, I want to watch the video, and I watch the video instead. So just playing the song.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
don't know, but yeah,
That's
it's a good
nice.
video. He's like the hater in the video. So it's funny. It's actually really
That's funny.
it's not
Nice.
funny, like, it's not supposed to be funny in the video, but I just think it's funny that it's him. And he's the
Yeah.
hater because he seems like such a cool guy, like, from through the podcast, like, I
Yeah.
think you would
Yeah.
like the podcast because 'cause they're funny,
Okay.
and their editing,
I'm done.
inspirational. It takes them, like, so long to edit theirs because they use, like, green screen, and they
Mhm.
record in person, and they put, like, a bunch of stuff in the
Oh,
background. It's actually really cool, but
that's
either
cool.
way, shout out to them. I've been listening to them since they started that podcast, like, a
Okay.
couple years ago, so
What is it called, the podcast again?
Random Order Podcast.
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, other than that, y'all,
I don't got
I think
much else to put
kinda
people on to.
yeah, I think that kinda sums up the put you on segment. I'm trying to think. You know, I
I
like
think
to
we
do
should
the
finish
little
loving.
eclectic, a little throw you off, put you on part, like food or something.
I can't think of
Mhm.
anything at the moment. But I think we should finish Love is Blind and then give our like a next when we finish it, give our
Yeah.
little 5-minute recap in the put you on segment.
We'll see if I
Y'all
finish it.
should yeah, Shab not gonna finish it, but whatever, maybe. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, y'all, we're tired.
I'm
It's
exhausted.
Sunday night.
Sunday night, we're putting out the content for y'all. I have to edit this immediately after.
Yeah. We hope you guys liked our spooky season. We
Hope
chatted. We had some
so.
other things planned for this, but
Yeah, we had to
we
debrief.
were chatting. We had the
We had to
debrief.
debrief about
We had
our
a good
nights out.
weekend though. I really overall it was a good weekend. We don't let like one thing ruin the whole weekend for us. Like
Yeah, I think with us,
Friday
like
nights, Thursday was good, Friday
we're
night was
we're
good.
we're vibes.
Yeah,
We
and
just go with
all
the
day
vibe.
Saturday was good. I think what we did was we used our free will to leave an environment we didn't feel comfortable in on Saturday.
That was the actually most dramatic thing you could have just said. Our free will. What? Where do
I'm
you?
just
She's
saying because
delirious. She's
no, I
delirious. Because
am
where do you pull
delirious.
that from? Be for real.
I'm just saying it because sometimes we stay at places even though we're not vibing. You know, it was good that we left.
Well, I think we've learned our lesson that we've learned. Hey, we
Yeah, we've
learned
learned
lessons
lessons. Yeah, lessons have been
that
learned.
you know what. Sometimes it's just better to go home. Like
Yeah.
just go home. No
But
one's
I think
holding you back.
but I think
Just
Friday
leave.
really was just like hilarious. It was hilarious and just fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Yeah. I
that
think
it was a good
we
time.
laughed. We laughed a lot.
Yeah,
I
we
think,
laughed a lot. Yeah.
and we chatted a lot. We met some new friends, acquaintances, new
Yeah, acquaintances.
faces.
New faces. But yeah.
But
Anyways, y'all, happy Halloween.
happy Halloween.
Hope you guys
If
enjoy
you
the rest.
if you guys are going out tonight, be safe.
Be safe. Yeah.
Yeah. But enjoy the rest of your
Enjoy
night,
the rest of your week.
day, week. I'm trying to think. I'm waiting for the Halloween candy to go
Yeah, be
90% off
discounted. Yeah.
at Dollar Tree.
Target too.
I know. Wegmans, Walmart.
Everywhere.
It's about to get crazy November 1st. You're going to catch me everywhere. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that, like,
Yeah, I
I
don't
can't
eat.
do that. I can't. They be doing like the industrial size bag of
And they
candy.
always
Like
put like a few of the good ones and a bunch of the bad ones. I'm like, all
bad
right.
ones. Like who wants a what's it called? A York peppermint patty.
Yeah.
Be for real. Who wants that?
Yeah, they always do that.
But
Anyways.
y'all.
Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed the pod. Go check out our posts. We're doing a few Halloween posts, so
Yeah. I'm posting on my personal. We're posting on basically sisters.
yeah, a lot
I
of
don't know if
postings.
Natalia's gonna.
Go
I
check
don't
it
know
out.
if Natalia's gonna post.
Yeah, we'll see.
her costume.
I don't post as much as Ashley does, but we'll see.
Well, I've been getting some solid pictures lately. I've been like very
Yeah,
adamant
she's
about making
been,
sure we
yeah.
take pictures.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah,
just
I'm not as
haven't,
active.
we don't be taking pictures together. We be taking pictures of each other.
Yeah.
We be dropping the ball on that. It's all right. We're going to buy a tripod and we're going to bring it everywhere with us.
Yeah.
And a little timer button, a
I'm weak.
clicker. But anyway, y'all, as y'all know, we don't know how to end. We
We
don't want to
drag the
stop talking
outros.
to
I
y'all.
am so sorry. Yeah, we just love talking to y'all. But yeah, we hope if you're watching on YouTube, we hope you liked our costumes. Also we're gonna do a poll on Instagram about my
Yeah,
costume. So
what
go do it.
the hell Natalia's costume is.
Yeah. And we'll end it on that. But have a great rest of your week. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye,
Okay.
y'all.
Bye.